Good evening, my friends. What is up? Welcome back to Saturday night. Welcome back to ROM Hack Races. I hope you all are feeling good and getting ready to relax with some of the best Kaizo Mario available anywhere in the world. It is week 344 around these parts, and we've got a really cool level from twicepipes, their 7th ROM Hack Race level that they've made. I hope you're hungry because we have Crudité. I think I'm saying that right. Crudité? Some chopped vegetables, and we'll see what that's all about. If you're new and you don't know crudité, is that really how you say it? Okay, well, there you go. Crudité, thank you. Crudité. Well, let's not be crude about it. If you have not seen this before, if you don't know what we're doing, every Saturday night we have a fresh, never-before-seen batch of crudité in the form of a Super Mario World Kaizo level. The racers do not know what they're in for, you don't know what you're in for, and they're just going to have to improvise. But they do know a little bit about the level because they've got difficulty rankings given to it by our fine and illustrious testers every week, and this week is no exception. We have got a 5 out of 10 for execution, a 5 out of 10 for complexity, and the racers also know that there are 2 sections, so very, down the middle here. Consistency, one-shots, we'll see what makes the difference. Those testers, the aforementioned friends, Mason, Eden, Mithrillionaire, and Fen all helped out to test this level behind the scenes throughout the week, and we have the ever-wonderful spirits thereof, Fens, on the restream tonight, bringing you the stream, pushing the buttons, making everything look great. Watching all of the racers, of course, BD, Echo, Fens, and Star-Lord. Watching all the racers, we've got 9 friends who have signed up tonight, and the scouts are going to be watching them to let us know who to put on the restream, so you will get to see all the clears. We've got B2, DE81, we got Bunker Games 82, Double Doom, Ender of Games, Endless Ascent, Germdove, Ike SMB, Nessa Neko-chan, and X Gamer 2009 ready to race for you here tonight. We got Double Doom, B2, Ike, and Germdove on the screen right now, and we'll be rotating folks in as they make progress. I am GlitchCat7. Hi, that's me. You probably knew that, but it's me. You know, I just thought you might want to know. If you want to learn a little bit more about ROM Hack Races and what we're doing here, head on over to romhackraces.com. You can jump on our Discord server. You can download the patch for this or any level that we've played, and it's a lot of fun, and you can have a lot of fun doing it. You know, like I said, I gotta say the line. What is it gonna be? These races are a challenge, a dichotomy, if you will, or perhaps a trichotomy. Is that a thing? 3-pronged philosophy between consistency, whether or not the racers can be consistent at the parts they've already learned to get a chance at a new thing, whether or not they can one-shot a new section, getting them either a little bit of knowledge or maybe a checkpoint, maybe a win. One-shots could make all the difference. Consistency is a little more likely, but one-shots will really be a game changer if someone can pull it off, and mix in with that insight, whether or not the racers just can figure out what it is they want to do in the first place. Consistency or one-shots aren't going to help you if you aren't doing the thing that's going to work. Or maybe some insight to figure out a different way to do it, a way to cheese it, or an alternate strategy that's going to help them through. So, you know, that's the game, and I hope you're ready to rock and roll. If you have any questions while we're playing, or you want to learn a little bit more about Kaizo, ROM Hack Races, whatever we've got, please feel free to just shout it out in chat, and me or someone will help you get the answers that you need. I am going to do my best to pronounce crudité and not crudite, although it really does look like it's spelled that way. So, you know, whatever you got, I hope you're hungry. Thank you so much for making ROM Hack Races a little part of your Saturday. We are almost ready to go here. We got Double Doom, B, Do, Ike, and Germdove ready to go. 3, 2, 1. Video games. Let's get it going. Crudité. That's the name of the level, and that's what we got. Whoa, yo, no message box to start. We are just tossing these racers right into the salad bar here. So, okay. Now I've seen a little bit of this behind the scenes, so I kind of know what we've got here. Wow, right. We have got these big, giant carrot platforms. I think these are a vanilla asset. I'm pretty sure they're a vanilla asset. you usually will see them floating in the water. Yoshi's Island 3 has them floating in the water, and they are very, 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 very big. Now we've got that combined with sprite stacking. I'm assuming this is the D4 sprite stacks. So these, sort of like Mario Maker, if you're familiar with that, these large carrot platforms can be stacked on top of other sprites. And when that happens, the sprite on the bottom of the stack will determine how things behave. So you're seeing right at the beginning, the Ninja is stacked up on the platform, meaning that the Ninja will jump and the platform is just stacked up on its head. Think of the platform as a little hat that the bottom sprite is wearing. So you've got the Ninja jumping, you've got the fish in the next platform. That fish is moving to the left. That is called a blurp, if I'm not mistaken. And that fish is moving, and so the platform will move along with the fish. Platform's on the spike will fall, platform falls, you get the idea. So we got to make a quick little jump here at the start, activate the P-switch, and get rid of the block. B2, though, in the upper right-hand corner is way ahead of me here. Yo, drop kills. Ooh, you love to see that. So B2 making a couple of quick jumps, re-grabbing off of those green Koopas and grabbing that purple grab block. Getting the fire out of the way, avoiding that. And, yep, tossing that grab block right in. B2 in the upper right-hand corner. Ooh, let's go. All right. B2 making big progress. Germ Dove in the lower right, not too far behind. Oh, man, very close behind. Tight race right now. And so Germ Dove, B2, Ike in the lower left, getting to that part as well. They've got that purple grab block, and they're going to toss it forward. They want to get the rocks out of the way. That's a one-tile gap. Mario cannot get rid of the rocks otherwise. And when the grab block contacts the kicking Koopa, that Koopa specifically will grab it. It'll push the kicking Koopa back, and then the Koopa will sort of kick it back at them. They need that Koopa to be down there because the platform is stacked on the Koopa's head, and that is going to move the platform, which is attached like a little hat. If Yoshi eats the bottom of the stack, does he become the stack? No, he does not. No, Yoshi can eat the sprite out from under the stack, and now the platform is just, yep, B2 showing us how that works. Yeah, the platform will just be free. You can't restack something. Platform stacks just exist the way they are, and you can't add to that, only subtract from it. So yeah, B2 feeding that green shell. We got a green shell stacked on a platform, meaning it will behave like the green shell does for as long as the shell exists. And we're gonna try to figure out what to do with that as we're moving through here. Yeah, I think B2 has the right idea. Germ Dove also not too far behind, and Ike kind of looking at that Yoshi here. Yeah. So Yoshi can eat the green shell, right? Yoshi will just do that. Baby Yoshi's very hungry, really wants to get some crudité and eat that green shell. Cannot eat the platform, but when the shell is eaten, now the platform is just going to float along by itself because it's no longer stacked on the object below it. Unfortunately, floating the platform along at the same height as Baby Yoshi will send the platform and thusly our plumber hero into the wall, and that's bad because now we can't go anywhere. So the challenge right now for all these racers, Ike looking for an idea. Yep, challenge is we need some insight here. This is exactly where insight might make the difference. You see Double Doom in the upper left trying a kind of a different strat, and looks like Germ Dove, yeah. Germ Dove getting through here. So this is insight, right? We've got consistency from all these racers getting to this part, but who's going to be able to figure this out as quickly as they can here? And that's kind of going to make the difference in this section right now. So it looks like Germ Dove, keep your eyes on the lower right-hand corner. Germ Dove kind of picking up an idea here. So now Germ Dove really wants that consistency. They want to turn that on and keep getting back to that part because they have an idea. They know what they want. They've just got to spend some time and pull it off. Ike, interesting. Okay. Yeah, Ike with the same idea, yeah. With the same idea, dropping. So that platform is very wide, and you are definitely, you can drop, if you drop a shell forward, you can't land on it, but since the platform is stacked on it, by dropping the shell down, you're able to not only have P-speed there, but land back on the platform. And Germ Dove, yeah, looking at what they want here. So Germ Dove getting the hang of it, Ike not too far behind. And this is going to be consistency now for Ike and Germdove if they can just keep getting tries at this next part. Figured out one thing. Okay, what about second thing? Bunker Games coming in here in the upper left. So I guess just to clarify, the baby Yoshi in this case is being used as a blocker. The baby Yoshi is forcing you to drop the platform shell in a tricky way, and you actually want to avoid colliding the shell and the baby Yoshi. So that's kind of forcing the movement in that section. Bunker Games and Double Doom, though, getting close here. We are super tied right now, but Ike in the lower right. Oh, big ideas. Ike on a sight read, and okay. Okay, all right, all right. All right. So Ike with a little bit of progress. Here goes Bunker Games in the upper right-hand corner. Sometimes the sound can be a little sound-y. I was singing the music myself last week, but you know, we got visual. Video games are primarily a visual medium here. Okay, we are going to take a quick breather. We got spirits behind the scenes gonna refresh everything. So hold tight, and hopefully nothing really changes. But who knows? Anything's possible in a ROM hack race. So just hold on here. We're gonna get this fixed up. Twitch sometimes, you know, makes fools of us all. Ike, though, in the lower left, making some big progress right now. They see what they want, and they've definitely gotten good consistency with this. After the Yoshi platform jump, we're going to grab the green shell. We're going to grow up that Yoshi. Here's Bunker Games in the upper right-hand corner. Bunker on a big sight read right now. They know what they want here. They see the door. Bunker, oh, dangerous right now. So we want to feed that Yoshi by the hothead, that little yellow guy that's moving around the corner. We want to feed that Yoshi so Yoshi grows up. And by growing up, that's going to push the Crudité platform up and over the Munchers. And X Gamer, X Gamer in the upper left-hand corner. Now, this really might play into X Gamer's style because they pause. They're always pausing to take a look at things and line themselves up. And this could be a huge moment for X Gamer in the upper left if they can get this door first. They're looking... Oh, man, that was looking so sharp. Ike's turn in the lower left, but jumped a little bit too soon. So the Kicking Koopas are going to take that grab block, the purple flashing one, and they're going to kick it back and forth between themselves, meaning that you've got to go on the ride on the platform, jumping over that middle post every time. And we got to wait for the P-switch to expire so that the coin below the door will become once again a solid block and allow the plumber to stand on the block and go in the door. Nice tight level design. Yeah, you have to open the P-switch to get through the gate at all, then you have to wait for the P-switch to run out. I like that. It's very succinct. But X Gamer with these pause strats, really, this is really playing into their style right now. They are definitely one to just kind of pause, take a look at things, size up the situation, and make decisions. Whereas other racers tend to just kind of run for it. I probably would run for it too, so X Gamer teaching us all. But Ike in the lower left, aha! That platform is a little bit tricky. I know it looks really big, but the movement there, the Kicking Koopa kind of catches the block and like absorbs the impact a little bit, then kicks it again, and you've got to match that kind of movement and positioning. And on the fly, that is not easy to do. Now, keep in mind, all these racers have only, I mean, we're going to see a bunch of checkpoints very quickly here, and all these racers have really only had, how many, 5 tries at this? Ike, back again. This is consistency. Oh, geez, it's Ike and X Gamer at the exact same part. We get 2 checkpoints right now. That would be huge. X Gamer, Ike is down. X Gamer in the door. I think those pause strats really made the difference for X Gamer in that moment because they got a chance to just check out that section and kind of really understand what they wanted right when they got there. A little bit of insight goes a long way. X Gamer moving on. So, second section, what we got here? Ike looking to get right back at that. Second section, we've got, it's nighttime. It's nighttime. Do racers have to accelerate before the platform to match its speed? They do need some acceleration to match that speed, yes. Otherwise, the platform will move out from underneath them. I'm not positive that P speed is required, but they definitely need some acceleration, and P speed helps. So, X Gamer. Now, we remember the gimmick from the first section. X Gamer has a chance right now to really get some progress. They're the only one on this section right now, and even though they don't necessarily know where everyone else is, everyone else who gets here is going to have to learn the same things. X Gamer gets to look at it first, and this is going to be really huge if they can work it out. But Ike, not too far behind in the lower left, trying to get in that door as well. But X Gamer clearly understands the assignment here, and this is huge. And there's Ike in the door. Now, is Ike, did we go for the moon? Ike, do you want the moon? Oh, yeah, okay. All right, X Gamer just running right through, not getting the moon, but Ike with the moon, you know, just classy move. We like the moons. And now Ike gonna put the pressure back on X Gamer right now. Even though X Gamer has made some exceptional reads here, they are really rocking through this, man. X Gamer here would be looking for their first podium. If X Gamer can pull this off, they would be their very first podium, and what a way to do that in style, with the first podium being a first place. Boy, man, dude, these pause strats are working. This is X Gamer's level tonight. All the, oh my word, yo, X Gamer on a huge read right now. This could be it. This is just working for them. This is a level that really plays into their strength. There are 2 sections here, so clear this and win the level. But we've got second section, we got the fish that is moving. That Rip Van fish is going to wake up when Mario gets close, and the Yoshi egg is going to hatch when Mario gets close to the egg. And if you understand the gimmick from here, from the first section, you're just kind of seeing that a little bit done with a little bit more complexity here. But same idea, sprites are stacked up and will inherit the behavior of the sprite below them. I really like this kind of level design because it's like, it's a more complicated version of the first section, but if you got here at all, you ought to really know what you want. Like, okay, I understand this now, and sight reading this might get a little bit easier in the second section, actually. But Ike and X Gamer right now completely synced up. I love this. But X Gamer, man, just bopping this. Want to guide that fish over. Those 2 Rip Van fish are going to fall in the lava. They do not want to touch the green bean up there. They need to be spinning to land on the Rip Van fish. And if they are not spinning, they will die. The green bean will pause and stop Mario's spin entirely, and you cannot spin off a green bean. So in this case, Ike and X Gamer both getting there. They want to get under that green bean without touching it. The sync is real right now, but X Gamer just moving. I can still see X Gamer. We're getting a little freezing. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties behind the scenes. Twitch is twitching. But don't worry, I can see them all right now. So I will let you know. I give it's like a radio. Oh, Germ Dove in the lower right-hand corner. Germ Dove with the checkpoint, bravely going for the moon and getting out with it. Germ Dove. And don't forget, friends, it's brought to you by Da Vinci's fancy yellow turn blocks. It's not just for mustard anymore. X Gamer with the huge pause strat. I can't do that voice the whole time, excuse me. But I will keep you updated. X Gamer and Ike right now just tied move for move. Their attempts are always switching over. Okay, we are going to take a little break real quick. We're going to switch over. Whenever you're ready, go ahead with that. We're going to switch over streaming, and hopefully we get to see some stuff. Technical interruptions, it happens. Don't worry about it. We're all doing great. Just we have a little technical Twitch things. But I'll keep you updated. Don't worry. X Gamer. Oh my. X Gamer. I think that might be my feed. Yes, getting some audio. I turned my volume off. X Gamer saw the door X Gamer was at the door, looking at the door, knew what to do for the door, and just did not pull the move off. But it is time for consistency, man. X Gamer, B2, and Germdove joining Ike and X Gamer on the second of these two sections. Germdove definitely ripping through this very quickly. Looks like everybody really understands what they want out of this. But seriously, right now the story is X Gamer. They have ripped through this level and played really well into their own strats. These pause strats are helping them out so much. X Gamer back at the door. X Gamer taking one look at this. Pause. Oh my word. X Gamer and Ike. Oh no, but Ike didn't understand the obstacle yet. I think that was their first time here, and X Gamer does. X Gamer now one P-switch hit away. Oh, but they didn't pull it off. Okay. We've got a clapping Chuck with a platform stacked up right by the door. Need to stand on the platform to go in the door, and we need the clapping Chuck to jump high enough. And the only way to do that is to get the Chuck to jump and then hit a P-switch so the coin turns into a block at just the right moment. Now the Chuck will be standing on the block. Now he will jump high enough to get you in the door on the platform. Got that? Good, because X Gamer definitely does. And they are flying right now, looking for that first podium win. Yeah, no worries, no worries. You're not missing anything. Oh. Oh. Whoa, and there's Ike. Yo, man. Oh, jeez. And Ike gonna steal it. X Gamer right at the end. Ike coming in with that one, well, not a one shot. And there it is. Do we have it? X Gamer right behind. Yo, man, you love to see it. Getting in there directly. Man, that was play for play. The same life. Ike and X Gamer all the way. And we've got our first and second tonight by literal seconds. Ike with the 1739. X Gamer with the 1758. And I want to say, man, big shout outs. We know Ike is a strong player. We've seen them do a lot. Ike coming in to kind of steal that with a little bit of consistency right at the end to steal that first. But X Gamer's very first ROM Hack Race podium. Let us celebrate, because that was a really fantastic performance. X Gamer really, really, really rocked that level. The pause strats in this level in particular really helped them out. Helped them size up that first area. Here's Bunker Games in the lower left, getting into that second area as well. Speaking of good moves. And yes, their very, very first podium. X Gamer on the ball tonight. That was awesome. Watch out for them, man. They just went toe-to-toe with one of the best. And they had it, man. That was so close. That was just a hop, skip, and a jump, you know? Oh, did we miss a moon? Oh, I'm sorry. I was watching B2. Oh. You know what? That's a noble. It's a noble way to go. Nah, you know? That's a noble way to go. You go down swinging. Go for the shoot for the moon, land among the stars, you know. X Gamer, that was amazing. I want to say personally, congratulations on that. Very first podium placing, and had it by seconds. You were there. You got to the checkpoint first, and you got to the ending first. It was just a slight, oh man, just a slight amount of seconds separating. It was a very, very tight top two. You did very well. Congratulations on your first ROM Hack Race podium. Join it. Yeah, good. No, good. Great shout out too. Join us in following X Gamer. I've seen you play, and I like your style. Yep, we got Ike with the first tonight. X Gamer with the second by literal seconds. Second by, let me look at the times again. X Gamer, yeah, Ike had 1739. X Gamer had a 1758. So, I don't know, you do the math. Bunker Games, though, looking to get back into that checkpoint. And B2 coming up on the win. There's Bunker Games getting back in that checkpoint. B2 clutching it out. B2 is going to wrap it up for us for the first podium. We're looking for the second podium now. Oh, nice bunker. Oh, yo, going back and getting the moon. Once denied, but they are not going to stop trying to go for the moon. And I respect that. That is respectful gameplay. Showing us all that it's fun, right? You don't have to worry so much. You don't have to stress. It's fun. You know, play how you want to play and have fun doing it. And you'll be better off than someone that's stressing about placements and rankings and stuff. Not that I think anyone here is doing that. Just that getting moons is fun, and I'm glad to see Bunker going for it. Ender of Games coming in here in the upper right. Double Doom very close to that checkpoint in the upper left. Bunker and Germ Dove down below. Yeah, let's give it up, twicepipes. This one's really good. This one's really good. This is twicepipes' 7th ROM hack race appearance, and man, they really bring the heat, as it were. Yeah, common twicepipes level banger. This is a very cool level because it uses a pretty far out gimmick, but it does so in a really chill and readable way. Oh, yo, there's Germ Dove. Excuse me, they were kind of freezing on my stream a little bit, but Germ Dove for the win, starting off our second podium tonight. These times are so close together. Please be impressed. I just want to let you know, like, excuse me, please be impressed with this, because these times, what, 17, yeah, top podium is under 21 minutes, and Germ Dove wrapping it up under 23 minutes. That is such a slight difference when you really factor in just how tough these levels can be. GG, Germ Dove wrapping up their 173rd ROM hack race. And yo, let me point out too, because big congrats Ike with their 72 ROM hack races, their 8th first place tonight. And X Gamer though, getting on the podium in 14 races. That was X Gamer's 14th race, and they're already on the podium. So I'm thinking we're gonna see great things coming up here. Final 4 already? You don't say. Double Doom, Ender of Games, Bunker Games down here in the lower left. Endless Ascent next to them. First section for these friends, and Bunker Games working on the second. But really fun level, man. Please give it up for twicepipes tonight. This one's really cool. I like how, I don't know, like I said, I like the readability of this. You're doing something that could be really complicated and really tough to figure out, and have just done this in such a way that is smooth, fun, flavorful, you know, like a good crudité. Endless Ascent here looking, they definitely know what they want to get off that hothead and up and over. Just need to make some tighter jumps. Looks like everyone's got this, got that initial Yoshi part figured out. Double Doom as well. Again, if y'all have questions or you want to learn a little bit more, please feel free to ask. This level's pretty self-explanatory, but if you got here late, you want to learn something, let us know. Let us know. If you want to play some more twicepipes levels, there are plenty of them out there. They have also, like I said, made 6 other levels for us, and you can use the /getLevel command on Discord. It'll bring up a little prompt on the ROM Hack Races Discord, and you can search by level maker or week or whatever. Their hardest one was week 301. It was called Midnight Run. Their levels usually range between a 4 and a 7 difficulty, this one being right in the middle, kind of at a 5 of their kind of spread of difficulty they made in no particular order. Week 334, 316, 301, 274, 250, and 234. So they've been with us for, man, almost 100 weeks, and that's a long time. Twicepipes consistently putting out the quality. Germ Dove. Germ Dove. Oh. Oh. We got Double Doom, Ender of Games, Bunker Games, Endless Ascent, hanging out. And you, and me, and all our friends. And thanks for spending a little bit of your time with ROM Hack Races. If you're having fun, don't forget to go and follow the racers. If you want to see a little bit more of their gameplay on their channel. Did I say Germ Dove in the lower left? I meant Bunker Games. It was in fact Bunker Games. Excuse me, I don't know what I'm talking about. Bunker Games though, second checkpoint. Moving really confidently here. Bunker Games, yo, back at the end with a chance at it. They've just got to time that hit. They've got, oh, watch out. There still are the munchers up there, and Bunker Games, just in time. They want to get that chuck jumping so that they can make the block appear underneath the clapping chuck, and then the chuck will jump high enough to get up and in the door, but you gotta be quick. Obviously, muncher ceiling, you don't want that. Bunker Games and Om Nom Nom with the raid. Two friends playing Kaizo. Thanks so much. And Bunker Games coming in clutch here at the end. Sub 30s all around, man. I really would like to reiterate how close these times actually are. With a Kaizo level, with a level that these racers have learned on the fly, with difficult jump articulation, tricky obstacles they have to figure out and then nail it and get consistent in under 10 tries. These times are so close together. It is actually remarkable. 17 minutes to win. We're 10 minutes later, and we're down to the final 3. We got plenty of time to hang out and chill. So say if you have questions, you want to learn more, you just let us know. If you got here late and I didn't explain something, well, you know what to do. Probably. Double Doom and Ender of Games up top. Endless Ascent rocking down below. It's cool on ROM Hack Races because every week we see a level that would like place really well in a KLDC. You know, you get absolute quality from the makers that sign up, and I appreciate that so much. Thanks in no small part to the testers who hang out and test these every week, give good feedback, and just make sure they're race ready and make sure that someone else has had eyes on the level before we actually give it to the racers. And hey, you know, maybe that could be you. You could volunteer if you want. We're always looking for extra person power, and you're always welcome to race with us. You can sign up on romhackraces.com just to let us know who you are and that you're trying to race. It helps, because, you know, if we don't know who you are, we can't watch. And, you know, if you want to give it a try sometime, practice with some ROM Hack Race patches from the website, and, you know, give it a try with us. I don't know who next week's maker is, but I can guarantee you it's going to be awesome. Mars. Ah, well, yes, if you see, all right. I can guarantee it is going to be awesome. And Mars level. Maybe I should race. Nah, maybe. I said I'd race next time we have a standard gauntlet. That's what I want. That's what I want to race. I want to race a VIP scale standard gauntlet level. Oh, yo, oh, Endless Ascent. Yeah, yo, if you want to make a level, please. Like, I hope we can have a... I hope we can display a welcoming community. If you're interested in making a level, or you want to learn more, sign up, talk to us on the Discord, ask any questions that you have. We would love to get new makers in, or old makers, returning friends. We really, really appreciate it. We thrive on the strength of the folks who volunteer to help us do this every week. This is all volunteer stuff. We're all just doing it for the love of the game and the love of the community that we have. So if that sounds like you, we would love to have it. I really, really like the shell drop in this first section. I think that's my favorite trick. Endless Ascent. Oh, look out. Looking sharp here. Just gotta have some speed. Gotta match the speed of the platform with the speed of the plumber. Yo, thank you, B2, for the raid. Very, very well played tonight. Congratulations. Congratulations on being a gamer and rocking this awesome Crudité level. B2, you got the, if you want to know, you got third tonight. B2 wrapping up their 191st ROM hack race, the 22nd third. Double Doom. Double Doom hearing that P-switch run out. They know it's time to jump for it. And now what have we learned? We have learned that this is actually not a checkpoint. Will they be brave? There you go. All right. That's a chill moon. I like that. I like that. Chill moon. And with that, Double Doom is going to be moving on to the second section. Nighttime and a little bit more carrot platform bouncing. And you know, I mean, I'm joking about if moons are optional. And if you choose not to get the moon because of a race situation or because you don't think you can make the jump in that moment or whatever, I wouldn't blame anyone. I wouldn't, you know, that is optional, but I do respect the effort of actually going and getting the moons. I respect that very much. I do love that. Yeah, BD, I was saying that's also my favorite move in this level. First section with throwing the shell with P-speed and then kind of P-speed jumping off the big platform. Yeah, or dropping it. Sorry, you're not throwing the shell forward, you're dropping it. If you threw the shell forward, you wouldn't be able to land on the platform. So a P-speed drop and then a big, like, catch-up. One of my favorite things in Mario, honestly, is landing on a platform which is falling, catching up with a falling platform in the air. I love that trick. We see those gray platform drops all the time where, like, you land on the gray platform, it falls, you jump around the bend and then land on it again. Love those. The drop maneuver here, the final trick in Search for Salmon, I made it be the literal platform drop. I just think they're so classically Mario. You know, Mario is a game of platforming and jumping, and it's the kind of thing that would have just, like, blown my mind. It's simple, but, like, as a kid, it would have blown my mind. Whoa, you can land on the platform again? That's amazing. You must be a god. It's such a classically Mario trick, and I love to see it in levels. I like to try to make and find creative uses of it. Throwing the P-speed in is just, it's a cherry on top, man. So Double Doom, yeah, learning this section very quickly. Quickly realizing they do not want to be on the green bean. It's funny how sometimes you absolutely positively want to be on the green bean, and sometimes you absolutely don't. Like, green beans are very extreme, you know. They're beans of contrast. There's, like, rarely a time when you kind of want to be on a green bean. Maybe in a standard hack. But yo, Ender, Endless Ascent, working on the first section, got plenty of time. And Double Doom on the second. Again, if you have questions, I assume that at this point, if you've been watching the whole time, you get how this level works and are familiar with the general obstacles. But if you got here late, you want to learn something, please ask. That's totally cool. How's your day? Chat, friends, ROM hackers, players, fans, friends, you doing okay? You having a nice Saturday weekend thus far? Mario Maker adjacent fan gamer. Gamers. Well, as a Mario Maker adjacent fan gamers, you're in luck. Because I was actually just thinking about that today, is we get a big Mario Maker race at the upcoming SGDQ. I am really looking forward to seeing that. It's nice to be on the other side for a change. Like, hey, we don't have to do anything. we didn't have to make a hack or test anything or stress or whatever. We just get to hang out. Unreal Mario Tournament. 5,000. Yo, Double Doom. Consistent progress here through this second section. Oof. Oof, the green bean got them. Ugh. You know, I was just wondering, I don't think anywhere, not that I'm talking to a group of people who truly care about what the official literature says, but I'm not sure that anywhere in the official Mario World literature does it actually say that those things are called green beans. I think that's just kind of a community colloquialism we've given them. I mean, they look like green beans, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to argue this point. It's not really up for debate. They look like green beans. But I don't think they're actually like officially called that. I think they're probably called like jumping springboard or something. Something silly like that. Oh, Double Doom. Yo, look out. Double Doom getting past the obstacle they were taking a couple of deaths on. That kicking Koopa is gonna kick the block attached to the platform. Yeah, now let's see. Double Doom needs that consistency right about here. Yeah, they want to get past that exact part. Yep, good job. And a big regrab over to make the landing onto the Torpedo Ted platform. Oh, yeah, oh, those fish. They're clearly peas. You know, that kind of is, yeah. You know, I hadn't ever really thought of that, but, you know, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's infallible logic. They clearly are. My whole world has been turned upside down here. I don't know what I believe anymore. The SMW disassembly calls them pea bouncers. What? Is that like in the the devs? Like the disassembly, like that's what the devs would have called them? Pea beans. Oh, as in community members. Okay, okay. I thought you were talking about like there are notes in the code that called them that. Bouncing boards and springboard platform. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Springboard platform. Springboard platform. Come on, that was funny. Come on, that was a good one. That was a good SpongeBob SquarePants reference. Come on, man. Come on, that was funny. Come on. I'm trying over here. Meanwhile, though, Double Doom trying their best. Getting farther every run here. Love to see this. Ooh, yeah, but the lava has other plans. Endless Ascent very consistently getting back to this final kind of survival part. I want to mention too, you know, maybe my second favorite part in this is the survival part here at the end. I really like when makers can design a situation in a Kaizo level that organically gets the player to hang out in one place. Just for a little while, because mostly you're progressing, right? You're moving right, left, up, down, whatever the progression is. But then something happens and you have to hang out for a minute. Either to wait out a timer, to wait for something to fall, for some reason, because you have a superstar and it has to run out before you can make the next bounce. I really like those. I think it's a cool trick of level design. It's a neat little flex in level design to be able to pull something like that off, and I really like the way they did it here. It feels organic. I think that's kind of the trick to making those extra cool, is it can kind of feel forced sometimes, like, oh, okay, well, you just obviously like just want me to sit here or whatever, but this one just feels really nice, very organic. The kicking Koopas, it fits into the gimmick that's already been established in the level and is arguably like the hardest part of the first section. So you've got that kind of ramping up difficulty, kind of having like a sort of a crescendo moment at the end there with the survival. It's really cool. Really, I really like that. It's always, this level has a lot of like my favorite little things by Revelo. My favorite things by Revelo. It's got a lot of my little favorite little tricks of level design. Double Doom. Oh, look out. Oh, I thought they could save that. They want to pick up that P-switch by spin jumping on the fish. And that is a Rip Van fish, for those keeping track at home. That is their name. They are Rip Van Fish. Rip Van Fish will wake up when Mario is within a certain proximity. So by getting close and waking up the fish strategically, you're then timing your bounce onto the fish and grabbing the P switch. Oh my gosh, P switch, like peas. It was there the whole time, we just never saw it. The Charlie Day conspiracy board meme. P switch. They've always been trying to tell us the truth. We just didn't listen. You know, I'm really surprised that I played through most of it. The jump team hack with the green beans, I'm really surprised they didn't have a P switch that like causes little P beans to fly all over the screen. P speed, I know. It's always been there. It's always been there. They've always been trying to tell us. They're trying to communicate. This is significant. This means something. Mulder, you can't just call green beans peas. Endless Ascent. Yo. Oh, man. I'm rooting for you, man. I'm rooting for you. Just gotta kind of like... It's a trick of speed and it's a trick of timing to stay alive in that survival section. They want to be turning around and running because the platform is going to move out from under them if they're not quick enough. So by timing their turnaround to match the speed, they are able to stay alive. They've just got to time that just right. But Endless, oh man, yo, Endless is a player that gets consistent, man. Once they're getting to a section, they just keep getting there, and it lets them farm attempts at the part that they want to learn, and that is just good praxis. You know, speaking of wanting to make ROM hack race levels, I gotta tell you, I've had this idea for a Mario 2 ROM hack race level in my brain for at least a year or so now. And maybe it's time. Perhaps it is time to sign up. It's a good idea. You're really gonna like it. Or not. And by really gonna like it, I mean it's a cool idea. It'd be tech that no one ever saw before. Oh, Double Doom, trying to see the end of the level there. They know what they want. They've been to the end. And I would assume that they have understood what they want out of it. But not even an hour elapsed yet, so this is quality gameplay, I assure you. I feel like I have to do like some kind of fancy restaurant bit. Like, are you all enjoying your crudité? Do you need more sparkling water? It comes from the sparkling region in France. Our house specials tonight include peas and green beans. If you're ready to order, I'll send that over to Marcel in the kitchen. Double Doom, here we go. 1 P jump away. Oh, okay, now watch out for the ceiling. Yeah, in there. In there, fancy. There's that one little muncher, though. Please be careful. Oh, Double Doom, what are you thinking? Okay, all right. I wonder if they were thinking like a high gold tape or something. Getting P speed. But GG, give it up in chat for Double Doom completing the level in style. Double Doom wrapping up there. Let's see what my stat sheet says. Double Doom, click on Double Doom. Double Doom wrapping up their 8th ROM hack race. So we're seeing good things, and I really like to see new names and new friends coming out and racing these with us. It's really, really a treat. Nice Cape Koopas there. Nice buddies. Nice buddies. Yo, alright, we're hanging out with Endless Ascent. We're hanging out with Ender of Games. Me and you and Super Mario. And Da Vinci's Fancy Yellow Mustard. That's right, friends. If you're enjoying a nice vegetable platter, there's nothing better to wash it down with than a big healthy glass of Da Vinci's Fancy Yellow Mustard. Da Vinci's Fancy Yellow Mustard is the only mustard that's available in big old mason jars that you can just drink them. I don't know why you'd want to, but you can, and we sell a surprising amount of them. Da Vinci's Fancy Yellow Mustard, now at your local soda pop fountain. Put a quarter in the jukebox, put a quarter in the pinball machine, and kick back and relax with a big jar of Da Vinci's Fancy Yellow drinking mustard. The next time you're eating some small carrots and don't have any mustard, think Da Vinci's, won't you? Alright, that one was a little, that was a little gross, I'm sorry. It's a little gross. I don't know who would want to drink mustard, but that was, I'm in the moment, man. Yeah, gotta stay with the bit, you know? Comedy is about committing to the bit sometimes. Yo, G, Double Doom, thank you so much for racing with us. Fun stuff tonight. And it's not over yet. Endless Ascent and Ender. Oh, look out. Both getting so close. They just need faster turnarounds. They basically, like, you need to jump the pillar in the middle and land, and then immediately turn around and start going the other direction. They just gotta get a little snappier with that, and I think we're gonna get some checkpoints for both of these fine friends. It's tricky, though, because you're you're standing on a platform, but you're anticipating the movement of something that is not the platform. Does that make sense? You're anticipating the movement of the block, which controls the position of the platform, and that can be like weird. Rub your stomach, pat your head, kind of like I'm looking at one thing, but I have to follow another thing. It's trickier than you might think. Again, if y'all have any questions, you're invited to throw them out in chat. Just, you know, for folks maybe joining us late or whatever. Just want to let you know. Both these racers getting super consistent right now. Oh, endless ascent. Ah. I think if I counted correctly, I think you need 4. You're going to inevitably jump the center pillar in that 4 times. How often is this sprite used in vanilla? Very rarely. Actually, you're talking about the big Crudité carrot platform. Very rarely. Actually, I don't know if this giant platform is used at all, but you see these particularly in Yoshi's Island 3, I think. The level in the speedrun where they do a midair with the red shell over the water. You see these kind of floating along and you're standing on some that float in water. I'm trying to think of a situation in the game where I know for a fact that this exact big floating platform was used, but the only thing that comes to mind is Yoshi's Island 3. Kind of weird, you'd think they'd want to use them more. But they work really well for this situation because they're just big platforms. And that makes this level way more approachable than it would be if we were using small platforms. Are you talking about the auto-scroller in Forest of Illusion, Echo? I want to say Forest Secret 1? The one to the left of the ghost house that takes you to the fortress outside the forest. I think that level uses the gray winged platforms. If I recall my vanilla correctly, which, you know, it's weird because sometimes, I've played so much vanilla in my life, but I'm so, like, Kaizo pilled now that sometimes I forget the way things are supposed to be. You know, yeah, Dram 1 and Riff 1 as much as vanilla, like, I like, actually just forget, wait, how was that in vanilla? Because I'm just so utterly scrambled by all the Kaizo things. Yeah, in Yoshi's Island 3, there are these floating carrot platforms, but I don't think they are the big ones. I almost want to say that this is an unused vanilla asset, specifically this big one. The smaller versions have been used. Can anyone think of it? Is there a vanilla level that uses specifically this big platform? I don't think there is, actually. I'm like going through the map of the game in my head. It is kind of weird that Nintendo didn't like Pokies are only in a couple of levels. I don't know, I just find that strange. Like, why didn't you spent all the time to put them in the game and then you use them in like one level? What is this, Yoshi's Island? Oh, well, yeah, it is on the title. Pokies are on the title screen. And that is, one of the Star Road levels. It's the farthest right on the bottom row of the Star Road. And its name is... It's the one after Tubular. 2 after Tubular. And I can't remember the name of it. Mondo, Groovy, it's not Mondo, that's the Tides. It's not Tubular, obviously. It's not Outrageous, that's the Forest one. Can't remember the name of it. For 100 gamer points, whose Google can tell me what the name of the Star Road level is that has a Pokey in it? The name of the title screen level. As a kid, I was always so excited when I finally got to that level. Because it took, I mean, I was like a little kid playing Mario World. 1992, 93, 94. It took me years, right? I didn't get to that part in the Special Zone for years. And when I finally did, it was, whoa, it's the level from the title screen. I've been seeing this the whole time. I thought it was just made up. Groovy, thank you. Oh, Groovy Goombas, just like the Groovy Goombas, our namesake. My brethren. I don't know about you all, but I'm still rocking my Groovy Goombas shirt with pride. That's just part of the normal t-shirt rotation. And I don't know about you, but like every year an increasingly larger percentage of my t-shirts are just GDQ and Yeti shirts. Like, it started out kind of low. Endless Ascent, though, starting strong here on this ride. They've got it if they can keep this pace up. No! That was so close. Oh, they've got the timing, though. Endless. They did a little too good. But yeah, like, so much of my t-shirt wardrobe is just GDQ and Yeti shirts now. Like, it used to be like all band shirts, and then they all got like holes in them and got all destroyed over the years. And they slowly got replaced with GDQ and Yeti shirts. Multiple runner shirts, volunteer shirts, attendee shirts, Yeti shirts. I'm gonna order more. And I'm getting more. Yeah, same, yep. It's like, which GDQ shirt am I going to wear today? I think. No, I'm not. Okay, I was gonna say, I think I'm wearing one right now, but I am not. I'm wearing my buddy's band t-shirt. That was a good prize. I remember seeing that one. The quilt of old GDQ shirts. Yeah, that was lovely. Endless Ascent. Oh, come on. Endless Ascent. Ah, oh, man, they had it. T-shirt quilt. A twilt? A Wii-shirt? Ender of Games with a shot at it. Ah, no, taking the coin. Yeah, if they touch the coin won't turn into the block because it doesn't exist anymore. You know, that's really got me thinking. That's a good idea. I should make a well, I should requisition Sky for help in making a quilt out of some old band t-shirts. I have a lot of old band shirts I don't wear anymore because they either kind of don't fit or they got kind of too many holes in them. But it's like nostalgic, so I hang on to them. And now they're just in a box in my bedroom. Endless Ascent looking really sharp here in the left side. Endless, they've got it if they can hang on. Nicely done. Let's go. Endless Ascent with the H, maybe? Okay, well, hold up. No. Don't count our Yoshis before they hatch. Going for it? Okay, respectable. You know what? Respectable. They fought hard to get to that checkpoint. They want to lock it in. Respectable. You can always go back for the moons later, but you only get one chance at that H sometimes. Endless Ascent moving on to the second section. Let's go. They thought about it. They thought about it, you know. A moon considered is not a moon wasted. Talking about the vanilla game knowledge. When I was a kid, I had my mom got it for me actually, the Prima Strategy Guide for Super Mario World, the Secrets book, and it was my Bible. It was my Necronomicon. It was my ancient lore and scripture, and I read it cover to cover until the covers fell off, and so as such, I knew the location of all the moons that were detailed in the Prima Strategy Guide, and I was stoked the one day that I found one that wasn't in the guide. It's in the raft level in Vanilla Dome. That would be what? Vanilla Dome 3? Vanilla Dome 3 or 4. One of the two before you get to the castle. And there's a point where if you fly up and to the left in one area, you can find a moon. And I was so proud when I found that. Like, yo, I outsmarted the Secrets book. I can't believe it. I thought the book knew everything. So, you know, the authorities don't always have it right. They don't know everything. But Endless Ascent here in the left side of your screen, making quick work of this second section. I think everyone's been doing a little better at the second section and a little hastier too, because now they know how the gimmick works. You know, you spend the first section kind of learning, oh, okay, it's gonna behave like the sprite, oh, I should do this and that. And now you're in the second section and it's like, okay, it's time to run. So looking for some quick progress here, Endless Ascent. Yeah, moving right along. Oh, no, don't. Lots of people touch that green bean, man. I probably would do the same. See, or peas. Or peas. Trying to do a pea jump from the peas. Well, we were discussing that earlier. I don't know if they have an official vanilla name. Is it jumping springboard? Spring platform? I'm not sure they were actually given a vanilla name. I can look up the manual real quick. The manual does list the name of some things. Let's see. To the Internet Archive. Let's see what the Super Mario World manual has to say. Teaches us a lot of moves about Mario. How to cape turn. Well, not the cape turn. No, looks like not. The manual does not list. Of course, what we call springs, they actually call jumping boards, which is interesting. Question blocks are referred to as prize blocks. The P balloon in this is referred to as the power balloon, which is just kind of fun to say. And the P switch is actually referred to in the manual as a switch block. Note blocks are called jump blocks. This is all true. You can look it up for yourself. Other than that, looks like we have our names pretty well understood. But yeah, no mention of the elusive pea green pea beans. Ew. Let's not. Yeah, I don't know. I never did. Prize blocks. What's my prize? A coin. Although, you know, that does put a different spin on unexpected Kaizo blocks. Oh, I hit a Kaizo block. No, I hit a prize block. A surprise block. Surprise, your prize is a pit. Surpriso. Surpriso Mario World. Surpriso 3 Bowser. Not sure what Endless is going for here. Endless Ascent. Like deliberately going onto the P-switch. Or what? The green thing. The green circular jumping bean platform P balloon switch. Ender of Games looking for that checkpoint in the right-hand side. Ender looking sharp right now. They're getting those turnarounds very fast. Oh, the moment of hesitation. P-beans. This is getting more cursed by the minute. What's wrong with us? Alright, looks like Endless has figured out they do not want to touch that. Whatever it's called. Don't touch him. No touch. Oh, beans. Oh, beans kind of sound like a thing that should be real in real life. They just sound like a little kawaii dish that you get at some sushi place. Yeah, yo, Endless Ascent. Yep, they solved their green bean predicament, and now we are seeing some clear progress here. What's your favorite kind of beans? There are many kinds to pick from. Get it? Pick? Because you pick beans? Come on. Yeah, that was dumb. I know. I know. Oh yeah, word? We will be taking July 12th off, as it will be the last day of SGDQ. Aw, I don't want to think about sad things. The last day of SGDQ? Oh. Well, that's coming up quick, huh? Man, jeez. It's already the end of May. Soon it'll be June, and then it's time for GDQ. Oh. I'll miss everybody. I hope you all have a lot of fun. Hope you rock out for the music and the speedruns. Hope you buy a lot of shirts from the Yeti. I hope you play many a video game in the practice room. I hope you eat at some fine restaurants. I hope you stay up late with your friends talking about this and that, watching silly speedruns. I hope you get to share the magic and get a feeling of that great feeling of community that GDQ brings every single time. I hope you get there safe and get home even safer. Play some pinball for me at the arcade, will ya? I'll miss everybody. But I'll be watching from home. When GDQ is on and I'm not there, I just have the marathon like permanently on my TV. Like I just mute it when I go to bed and I just leave it on like all the time. Like, my TV downstairs is just like on for a week, just playing non-stop GDQ. I actually get to catch more runs. You know, those couple of marathons I haven't been able to make it to. I end up watching more of the runs anyway, which is kind of nice. Lima beans? Those beans that all the children hate? Cannoli beans? I don't even know about those. Isn't that a pasta or like a pastry? A cannoli? Isn't that like a pastry thing? Mr. Bean, isn't Mr. Bean an alien? I think Mr. Bean's an alien, right? I'm not just being silly. Mr. Bean is an alien. That's his thing, right? Oh, cannoli. Cannelloni. Cantaloupe. Lonely. Yeah, Jez, yeah, I thought so. Yeah, Mr. Bean's an alien. I know an alien when I see one on TV. What, speaking of GDQ, like, man, it's coming up quick. What GDQ runs are you looking forward to? What's your hype watch of the evening, marathon, day, time, century? Backyard baseball. I didn't see that on the schedule. Oh, whoa. I know that game. I didn't see that one on the schedule. That's awesome. Well, don't forget, we've got community luminaries Fab Beast and Sojo running various Kaizo hacks. Beast is running a plumber for all seasons, which is notable because it is the, as far as I know, aside from vanilla, of course, shoutouts to the vanilla runners, but aside from vanilla, it is the first time a standard hack has been speedran at a mainline GDQ event, and I think that's pretty cool. I've always said we could use more standard speedrunning. You know, turn it. You want it to be hard? Turn it into a speedrun. Make it hard. Midair over something. And that's going to be especially cool. And as well, Sojo is running a hack that I definitely know the name of, and I definitely don't need someone to post it in chat to remind me of the name of the hack, because it's definitely a hack that is really cool and very fun, and the name of it is no, it's not Casio. No, that's not the name of the hack. No, see, I know that because I know the name of the hack, and the hack is called, is it Superstar? Is it super? No, is it Superstar? I'm sorry, I've been lying. I don't actually remember the name of the hack. I thought I did. It's Sayonara 2, yes. Yeah, because it starts with an S. Yeah, because that's why I was thinking Superstar. Yeah, Sayonara 2, which is, and I'm not lying about the fact that it is a very fun, excellent watch, and we know Sojo's gonna absolutely obliterate the run in a positive way, or maybe a negative. I don't know, not a negative way, but maybe in a destructive way. I mean, she can play, she can break things. She has my permission. She doesn't need it, but she has it anyway. Yeah, Alyssa ran Superstar at Frost Fatales. Yeah, too many hacks run by friends that start with S. And then, speaking of friends whose names start with S, a lot of friends from the Mario Maker community and Shavda. I almost said Sojo. Too many S friends. Shavda will be a part of the Mario Maker sight read tournament challenge, whatever you want to call it. And that's going to be very exciting as well. Instead of a Mario World race, we're having a, well, well, I'm not doing anything. I'm sitting back and watching, but they are having a Super Mario Maker race, and that's going to be really fun, man. Those are always really cool to see. They make great levels. The racers do well, and our very own friend Shavda is going to be running in that. They are, and they're really they're so cool in person. The energy in the room is so awesome. If you're going to GDQ, I highly recommend watching the relay if you can. Get in early and get a good spot, because it fills up in there, and it's very, very, very fun. It's really, really cool. Energy in the room is awesome. I did commentary for a Mario Maker race 1 year at GDQ, and we had the headphones on to talk to each other with the mics, and it was so loud in the room from people cheering and just going ham about it. It was so loud in the room that I had trouble hearing the other commentators' voices in my headphones, which were attached to my ear. The sound outside was drowning out the sound from the headphones. So very much looking forward to that one. That good summer energy. Has it really already been almost a year since Funky Fuzzy's Groovy Goombas? Has that really? Man, what happened? What is time? What is time even? Oh, yo, Metroid Zero mission. Nice. Nice. I think I've actually... That's on... Is that on Game Boy Advance? I think I've played that. The SMW relay from last year has 149,000 views on YouTube. That's rad. Heck yeah. That's excellent. I can still remember the moment. For some reason, almost a year later, a lot of moments from that race stick out for me. And a lot of just good memories from that. But something that particularly sticks out to me is the moment before we played Dan and D4's level, when Dan just came up, and I didn't realize that they had set this up ahead of time, and Dan just walks up from the back couch and is like, "Hello, gamers." I forget the exact speech he did, but just like, "You are now in a world that we control," and I'm just like, "Oh no," like what is about to happen? I just thought he kind of like bum rushed the stage. I didn't realize they like set that up ahead of time. I was like, is he allowed to do that? Is he just like, are they gonna, is that cool? That was probably one of my favorite, well, like looking back a year later, that was probably one of my favorite moments from that. Is just the build up to what that was. Yo, oh, Ender, oh man. Oh, yo, we still got a race. Sorry, I'm just kind of reminiscing here. We got a race. We got Endless Ascent. Ender of Games. Please cheer them on. Their determination and hard work is making us all smile. I'll tell you something too. Maybe a little getting ahead of myself. Maybe a little secret. Not a secret so much, but. You know, I am kind of hoping that I can finish and release Return to Subcon 2 before AGDQ. So maybe Maybe spark some interest before the submission window for AGDQ. Guess that one's not really up to me. Hi, I'm me. I'm running a game I made. Seems kind of corny. But, you know, I'm kind of low-key kind of thinking about maybe trying to get it out before AGDQ submissions would roll around. Maybe give some people to practice a bit of time. Endless Ascent here, getting some deeper runs, making it up to the Torpedo Ted. You know, thinking back on it 2BD, I was feeling nothing but fear. Fear and a kind of very intensive being in the present moment. I was feeling nothing. And some fear. And that, of course, was a special level for us, because that was the level that got the Groovy Goombas on the board. But, I don't know, just thinking about it a lot. I hope y'all have a very fun SGDQ. I know it's about a month away, but I hope y'all have a very, very lovely time. Make the most of it, but also sleep. Gotta sleep. Try. It's hard to do, but try. Promise. Promise it'll work out. I don't know, what's on your mind tonight? Doing okay? Feeling good? I hope you're all ready for a very nice weekend. The weather is hopefully going to be warm. It's going to be warm out here. I'm looking forward to it. Anybody have any fun weekend plans? Wait, I went fire mode? Wait, when did I do that? Wait, did I go wait, did I? When did I do that? How do I do that? Can I do it again? Oh, okay. Yo, hey, Endless Ascent, hold up. Speaking of fire mode. Oh, yo, Endless Ascent. Yeah, scout it out. Oh, there's the door. They can see it. All right. That hopefully will spark some hope and belief and determination here. Endless Ascent taking a peek at the door. wondering what lies beyond. Could it be a surprise box? Endless, building up this consistency right now. Strong, yo, strong consistency. Gotta get under that fish jump. While we're hanging out here, I just want to give a shout out thanks to everyone who helped work on this level this week. Both Fens and BD taking restream duties tonight. Mason, Eden, Mithrillionaire, and Fens running the restream. Or not, no, they tested the level. They're the testers. That's the name of the testers of this level by Twicepipes. Thank you so much to everyone who's helping out, and of course, who do we got? Let's check my cheat sheet here. Echo. Oh, there were other scouts, and I'm sorry I forgot to write their names down. But I was looking at the sheet, and then they logged out. Echo and Fen and I'm sorry I forgot. I should have written it. Star-Lord. Thank you, Echo. Appreciate that. Yeah, normally I write them down on my own little notepad, but I neglected to do that today. Thank you for testing. Thank you for scouting. And thank you for being a part of ROM Hack Races. We do these every Saturday, so if you would like to keep watching, we'll be back next week with another fine level. And you can follow us on the Discord. We're on Blue Sky if you want to check us out there. And head on over to romhackraces.com if you'd like to download this patch or any of the other awesome levels that we've raced throughout our illustrious career. And when you're done doing that, go and follow the racers. Do yourself a favor. Get some Kaizo in your life. There are so many great people playing Kaizo Mario in our community, and they would love to see you jump over on their stream and say hi. Drop a follow, drop a sub if you're feeling kind, if you've got that unused Twitch Prime. And, you know, make some good friends. The Kaizo community is full of... It's the most friend-shaped community I've ever seen. Yeah, we're so friend-shaped. I don't know where that turn of phrase originated, but I really like it. That something is friend-shaped. It's just really cute. It's a cute way to say something. Yo, Endless Ascent really piling on the consistency here. Oh no! Tossing the P-Switch up into P-Switch jail. Yeah, thanks, man. We've done very well. I think we've done very, very well at standing up for what we believe in, standing up for our friends, standing up to make a strong, positive space. You know, it's interesting because you might think, you know, Kaizo is kind of difficult, kind of brutal, kind of trolly. You might think things would go the opposite, but, you know, tough times bring out solidarity, you know? And when we all have to struggle through super tough Mario stuff, you know, for the fun of it, for the love of it, and sometimes for the pain of it, I guess. you know, I think that engenders a certain solidarity in folks that, yes, I know that level. I know what you're going through. It's okay. You can get there too. You know, somehow it's created something extra supportive. And I'm very, very proud of us every day. This is such a wonderful community to be a part of. Super trauma bonding world. Super trauma. Ender of games, no! Ah. Well, thank you too, you friends in chat, for being so kind and supportive, sticking around, cheering the racers on. That really goes a long way, honestly. It creates a kind of a culture, and I think it's really important. Oh, yo, endless ascent. Nicely done. Oh, the muncher ceiling. No. No, they had it, though. That was so confident. Oh, that was such a confident move. Oh, the muncher ceiling. Oh. Oh, jeez. That was great confidence, though. They just got there and just dropped that switch and hit it, like, right now. Alright, we're getting close, though. Endless ascent. Almost here. Which is to say there. Oh, geez, endless, man. They're so close. They've got the moves. They know the score. They know what to do. Endless, endless. All right, watch out. This is it. Oh, we gotta move quick. No, I was afraid of that. Oh no. Oh, they were trying. That was actually good practice. Trying to line the block up. They weren't trying to be too hasty. You know, I mean, what do we always say? Don't be hasty. Ender of Games looking real sharp on the right side, too. Going for that checkpoint. Can we get it? So close. endless. Oh my. Yo, a tough one tonight, but some great determination and skill from these players. Alright, endless. Okay. Be a little hasty. Yeah, being a little hasty. Careful now, my friend, careful. Endless ascent, let's go. Nicely done, well played. With the determination to raise all of our spirits. Good job, endless ascent. Well done. Wow, this was lovely. Y'all are wonderful, and I'm glad to share this with you every week. We are, as is ROM Hack Race tradition, going to wrap it up for the evening by throwing the raid over to Ender so that we can watch on their channel, cheer them on, give them some GGs, let them know we believe. And, you know, we will be back next Saturday with another fine ROM Hack Race. This coming up a Mars level, which is gonna be fun. I never know what Mars has in store for us. But we are gonna be wrapping it up with a raid. And I'll say thanks again to all of the friends who helped out. Mason, Eden, Mythrillionaire, Fen, BD, Starlord, Echo, twicepipes for making, and you for just being around. I hope to see you all around the Kaizo community, and I will see you all next week here on ROM Hack Races. For my stream friends, I will be back on Monday. Thanks for watching. You matter. Your thoughts matter. Your heart matters. Your feelings matter. You matter to other people in your lives. You matter to me as human beings. You matter to the internet's #1 Longboy Furret and the people that matter to you in your lives. Would love to hear from you about that. We know Black Lives Matter, LGBTQIA+ lives matter, Indigenous lives matter, disabled, autistic, and plural lives matter. And you. Keep it cool. Keep your head up. Keep hacking. And I will see you all again very soon. Have a really great evening, everybody. Peace.